And welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada. We're at the Stratosphere Hotel and Casino parking lot. My name is Dave Vincent alongside Christian Luna.
Hi, how are you?
Great, good for this match. How are you doing? Have you played in the heat yet, Christian?
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal, isn't it?
Oh yeah, my head was hurting.
It's funny how it can just take a lot out of you. We're just getting geared up, by the way, for the viewers at home for the round of 16 match between Timbo Gonzalez and the Wizard Sal Duenas up against Edgar Oliver. He's a dinosaur, and his partner, Ricky Ruiz. Now, the dinosaur is one heck of a good right side player, and you've seen him throughout your years growing up watching big ball players.
Oh yeah, amazing player.
But you know something is going to be pretty dramatic out here when there's arguing going on the court before the match even starts.
Yeah,
now
that's kind of embarrassing, you know.
It's embarrassing in a way, but it's true because you can tell that Ricky Ruiz and Edgar Oliver have a disadvantage when they're the ones that are arguing before the match starts.
Yeah.
But now you see all the fist pumps and all the handshakes. And that's kind of a tradition in big ball.
Yes.
And now we are off with Sal Duenas serving. And that one might be long, and that's a side out and a point.
Oh, and there they go.
And there's the first argue. That's the first argument.
Yeah.
Actually, it's about the fifth argument, and it's only the first serve. The referee's going to get worked over in this match. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's 2 games to 15. Breaker also played to 15. Ricky Ruiz is very confident out here against every one of these players, by the way. And you can tell by just his mannerisms on the court.
Oh, yeah.
Sal Duenas jumping up, going for that overhand spike. Christian, you've played pretty much everybody here, maybe with the exception of Timbo Gonzalez.
Yeah.
You're also a small ball player.
Yes, I am.
What is it about big ball that you like compared to small ball,
you know,
for example?
Small ball, you need to have more skill. You know, you need to let the ball drop more. You know, big ball, you could do anything with it. You know, you could tomahawk it like every single time. You know, so it's a better advantage, I guess. You know, and it's like everybody. You know, you need to know people for small ball to like go places to play. I know like, when I was in a big ball, we'll go anywhere, and you know, it's a lot of nice people. So that's one thing I like about big ball.
Well, in big ball, you see the top players can kill the ball from 6 feet over their, 6 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
So maybe a 1.5 feet above their head, or even higher than that, or they can kill it 1 inch off the ground, and everywhere in between. And then in small ball, there's only a few people that can hit the kill shot from up high, like a Sean Lenning, for example.
And here goes another argument. Players weren't ready, and Sal just served it.
There's going to be a lot of arguing here.
Well, the ref called the score, so, you know, Sal thought the players were ready, so he served, and actually they weren't.
Score is 2 serves 4. But that ball almost was short.
Yeah, it looked like it.
And there's a point for the Wizard. Sal Duenas playing 3 divisions, and they all seem to be back-to-back.
Oh,
I've seen him 3 times on this court today already. He hasn't won any of them.
He actually beat Boxer.
No, he lost in a breaker.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he, you know.
Lost in a breaker. Oh, that ball was out. And
Just
actually,
hit the line. Just hit the
lines are good here. This is the 3-wall ball outdoor handball, racquetball, paddleball championships. Ricky Ruiz serving here.
It was like the same rules as tennis. Just hits the line, it's still good.
That's the way it should be, really.
He couldn't see it. He couldn't see it.
I think Timbo could have got that ball.
Well, that was what that long discussion was at the beginning of this match. Was that exact play right there.
Yeah.
Because Timbo is a traditional one-wall player from New York, all the guys were saying, hey, he can't pull that New York blocking rule stuff. And
they just did.
And they did it back to him.
Oh, yeah.
And then the call was played over, so it worked against all the arguers. There's Edgar Oliver hitting that ball into the ground.
Yeah. 4, 76.
Score is 4-6. But Timbo is a great big ball player in one wall. He's a current national champion, and he got fooled just because that ball touched the side wall, and that's the difference. And it's probably hard to translate at home, but that wall does add. See, it just it fooled him right there.
Yeah, you need to play smart against these guys. Give him a big setup from one wall, man. Need to use those walls.
8. Serving 4.
Those at home are saying, well, why doesn't he just hit the front wall and forget about the side wall? Well, that's not really the problem. The problem is when the ball hits the side wall and comes to him, he has to figure out the bounce there.
Yeah.
5. Serving 8.
5 serves 8. That ball's good. Now you see some jarring back and forth between Gonzalez and Edgar Oliver.
9.
Edgar's actually a really respectful guy.
9 serving 5.
Really nice guy.
Well, he's standing outside of this server's box, so that's actually a foot fault. But the referee's not going to call that.
That would have been a side out, right?
Yep. Out here in Vegas. These guys playing a pretty straightforward game here. Just a lot of forward and back stuff.
Yeah.
Edgar Oliver is 44 years old. He's a legend in Southern California.
Oh, yeah.
One of the top 5 players in his day.
Oh, yeah. It was
Maybe,
amazing.
maybe top 3. That ball's still good.
Wow.
Sal was not there to cover Timbo Gonzalez.
10 serving 6.
Now watch this serve from Ricky here. He goes down to the right side. He's picking on Timbo.
Yeah. That was a nice shot from Timbo.
Now Sal's scoring points.
7 serving 10.
Did not hear the referee there. Can't hear the ref through the through our headset. So oddly now, Christian, the referee's only standing about 10 feet away from us, and we can't hear him.
Yeah, I know.
There's so much noise out here in Vegas.
Amazing shot from Edgar.
Now, what was Edgar doing there? He knew that Timbo was behind him. Explain what happened there.
He knew where he was at, so he knew he just had to
11.
take off like what,
77.
75% of his power, just flatten the ball.
Short.
That's a short ball, and that's a side out. Now, that's kind of a mistake. You only get one serve, and they decided to go from Ricky over to Edgar. And maybe Ricky said, I want you to serve because, you know,
You made the points.
you made the point, so I'm going to give it to you. And then Edgar floors it into the ground.
Was
I'll guarantee that won't happen again, though.
Yeah. Was it, how did he call it in small ball? Same guy?
Yeah.
How they say it?
Right. Nice shot right there from Timbo Gonzalez. Down the middle.
9 serving 11.
In fact, that's his nickname, down the middle Timbo.
Yeah.
Roll ball.
That was a strange play altogether
9.
right there.
Yeah.
Serving 11. Hit him. It's hitting him, fool. It's hitting him, though, fool. It's not a ball.
Starting already again. Saying the ball hit Timbo.
Hit him, fool. Hit him.
I don't recall. Now you see Ricky saying, go back to where you're supposed to be standing.
Yeah.
And a timeout called from Ricky Ruiz. You're watching the 3-wall ball outdoor handball championships, listening for the score from the referee. See if we can get that score.
He's still 8-11.
This is the first game. Rally scoring 2-15, tiebreaker to 15. Sal Duenas and Timothy Gonzalez. Timbo contacted me and said, I want to look for a doubles partner, and I recall Sal Duenas was looking for one. I said, what about you guys playing together here? And they're actually a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Timbo's a great player, that's why.
Well, I believe that Timbo, if he had some time playing on these type of courts, just like I believe if Sal was able to play one wall more consistently, they would both be, you know, top 10 type players.
9 serving 11.
9-11 is the score.
Moment of silence. And we're back. Nice power right there from Gonzalez. it seems like with every shot, Timbo's becoming more confident.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that power right there. Pushed off the court out the left door, but tons of power from Ricky Ruiz.
That was a lot of power.
Sometimes when you load up with this big ball, you can send it off the court.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be good.
Wow.
That's going to be played over. Sal comes over, covers the one. This time he didn't cover it a few rallies back, as you remember, and it was a side out. But you have to hustle, even though the weather out here is telling you not to.
You guys are up by 1.
But look at the score, though.
Yeah.
Nice get right there from both Gonzalez and Edgar Oliver.
Out ball.
And there's a side out. Timbo knows he did wrong there.
He was looking for that wall.
12.
This is the men's round of 16, and we have some great round of 16 matchups here, not only in doubles, but also small ball. And that's one of the great things about big ball. The action starts really early in a tournament, doesn't it?
It does. And it ends pretty late, too.
Yeah, it just seems like once you get to the round of 16 in big
11.
ball,
7, 12.
you've got marquee matchups all the way to the end of the tournament.
Proud.
Oh, nice shot right there from Edgar Oliver.
Amazing. He's pumped now.
Well, he's going to get more confidence, too,
Oh, yeah.
in these deeper rounds.
Oh,
You're
there
going
goes the serve.
see, you see how Ricky's so smart here. He knows that Poppy just got that amazing get, and he let him serve.
Oh. Got it over.
That will be played over. I mean, I don't know much more of what Edgar can do. He can, if he would have ducked, he still would have got hit by Timothy's arm.
You can't get out the way. $11, 7, 13.
It was the correct call from the referee. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Edgar almost gets it. 44-year-old Edgar Oliver.
$12, 7, 13.
Ricky is not easy on his doubles partners.
Oh, he is. Little contact there. And there you see Timbo.
Timbo's jarring with Edgar.
Changa.
Edgar calling a timeout here, and this is, I believe, timeout number 2 for this team. Now we're getting really close here. At crunch time, you can see that these players are getting into some confrontations here.
Yeah.
We should have Oliver and Timbo mic'd up for these games, even if they're off or on the court.
Yeah.
But see, Oliver wants to play that tight game, and so does Timbo. And it's odd that they both are arguing, because they both want to play that style of game.
Yeah.
It's just that Edgar got the advantage on that one. We'll see what happens when Timbo goes. Let's see what. If the referee's not calling it, in my opinion, if the referee doesn't call it, Christian, aren't going to call those. You have to play.
Yeah.
You have to play it. I guess my point I'm trying to make with you, and hopefully other people are listening. If a referee is going to call something, you just have to go ahead and go ahead and play your game. Don't let what you think the ref is going to say to affect you. Just go ahead and play. Let the ref call those over. Don't try to make it yourself. Now, there was a lot of congestion there, but both players are going for offensive shots. You don't want to take away the offense. So that's why you don't stop play there.
Now we have Zurdo reffing. Change the ref. He's a better ref right now.
All right, hold on.
Well, hopefully this ref has the microphone on.
Hopefully.
14-12, possible game point.
I'm not sure if he does, but if he does, then we'll be able to hear the score.
Out. Game.
That's it. That's game one.
And that was pretty quick as Ricky and Edgar go out with that nice out-the-door shot from Ricky Ruiz. And there's going to be a 5-minute break. We're going to be back in just a few. Stick close for Christian Luna. My name is Dave Vincent. We'll have game number 2 next here at racefor8.com. Stick with us.
We'll see this game. We'll see him bully this game. I'm gonna bump the shit out you. I'm gonna see how you like it. I'm gonna bump you. I'm gonna bump you. I wanna see how you like it. I'm gonna bump you this game. We'll see. Hey, Dave. No, it's not you move. You moving when I'm going for my shot. You can hurt me. You know that, right? No, you have to move into me or out my way.
Hey, and now down by the chair. Flip him over.
It's two different things.
Hey.
You're supposed to move out the way, not into me. No, I know the rules. I know the rules. You gotta move out the way, not into a play. Don't be scared, because I'm a one-more player. If you're scared, just say it. Good play. Good play.
No, you gotta give me points. Always do the fist bump. It's always a fist bump.
Hey. Don't say he's running the worlds. He totally running the worlds. He's saying because they're not.
I'm not talking about the microphone.
Look what I got in front of me. Valentino.
That's my alter ego name.
You look like Michael Jordan. I can't even tell which one's you.
Which one? There?
We're gonna go eat ceviche today. You going with us? Here's down the street.
I heard it was terrible.
No, there's a good spot down the street. We're gonna go
Everyone
there.
keeps saying that. They go to the first one, they say this is really good, then everyone find out it's terrible, and they go, no, there's a good one past that.
No, we were down the other way.
We're going to be to Scottsdale by the time.
Y'all ready? Yeah, we should. All right, ladies, you guys call it over, and I'll dispute it, yes or no. You cool?
We don't call overs. You gotta call.
All right, I'll call him then. I'll call him. I'll call him. That's what I'm saying. That's why you guys are
I'm
more
not
into
gonna make a call unless you make contact with me. I'll push you to the floor.
I hear you. Okay.
And we are back live in Las Vegas, Nevada. The WPH and WAR, World Outdoor Racquetball, World Players of Handball, 3-wall ball outdoor championships, men's round of 16 doubles action between Ricky Ruiz and his partner Edgar the Dinosaur Oliver and Timbo Gonzalez and Sal the Wizard Duenas. It was
Easy shot.
it was the first game going to Ricky and Edgar.
Yeah.
You saw that nice little shot right there from Ricky with the left. And you see Edgar is actually cheating. He's not standing in the server's box. Referee's not calling it.
Yeah.
Now, Edgar is also so smart he knows that there's no box there, so
Yeah.
he can kind of just step out. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize he's not really in it, though.
Yeah. Different from small ball, though. You know, those small ball players will get that, you know, will catch that really fast. But
There was contact there on the follow-through, and that's why they're playing it over.
2-0.
See, Ricky knows that Timbo was back, so he
Yeah.
decided to go to that right corner, and he missed it. But you don't see Edgar getting mad at Ricky for missing that, but you see Ricky getting mad at Edgar for missing it.
then again, Ricky hardly makes any mistakes.
22.
That's a good point. And there's Sal going with a little hook. Inside out. Punch return fist from Edgar Oliver. Ricky is going to throw this one back to the deep line, and it's just out.
That was a smart shot, though.
Referee is changed, and he has the microphone on. The referee got fired, actually.
By Timbo.
Referee has the microphone on, and not sure if you're able to hear it, but we'll try to help with the score.
3-0.
I guess we won't, because I did not hear that. Let's just say it's very early on here in the second game. Nice dig right there from Ricky Ruiz. Timbo just leaves a big setup.
Oh, wow.
And Ricky's trying to hit that to the Sands Casino.
Yeah, wow.
What was Ricky thinking there?
I don't know. That was just too much power.
You couldn't hit it that far if you tried.
It's amazing.
Over ball.
I don't know what the call is there.
Me neither.
Sal actually made the call, and
4-2.
4 serves 2. Duenas and Timbo up. Game number 2.
Edgar and Ricky look a little calm right now.
I guess it's tradition that in big ball, the doubles partners will actually chirp at each other
Oh, yeah.
after play. Like, why'd you hit it in front of him like that?
Yeah, even though it was a great shot.
That's why I could never play with any of these guys, because I would be yelled at from every single rally. Little contact, referee letting them play through, and then the referee stops the action.
Over ball.
That was actually a good call.
Guys, gotta give him a shot. 3-4.
Score here is 3-4.
And a missed hit.
Five, 3.
Amazing shot by Ricky right there. Sidewall, front wall kill. Another shot right there. Ricky's just flattening him out like nothing.
Well, Ricky feels really calm, and when he does that, he makes those shots.
Yeah.
And it is a big difference between this and a finals. But he has confidence here. A little backhanded poke from Duenas. And then
Look at
Ricky,
that, just flattening him out. It's amazing.
well, that's very confident Ricky Ruiz here.
6-5.
Yeah.
Hold on, I hold it. 6-5.
Surprised he hasn't smiled. Oh,
Wow, Ricky coming way over.
Over.
there goes that smile. Always does it. And
Look at
at
that.
Edgar, wow. Amazing shot.
Edgar had a couple choices there, Christian. Why did he choose that one?
Unexpected. Everybody was unexpected, so I guess it was the smartest shot, actually.
It was actually probably the toughest and
Yeah.
the smartest.
Yeah.
That just comes from years of experience.
Oh, yeah.
There's a backhand from Duenas. Ricky just nonchalantly throwing the ball back.
He's just playing with them. Wow. Amazing shot by Ricky.
The way that Ricky's playing right now, it seems like he could almost play 2-on-1.
Yeah.
And that's no knock on Timothy or Sal, but he's just so confident.
Yeah. He's actually doing that. Wow.
Margin of error right there was just so slim.
Yeah.
6-8.
Edgar just barely missed that ball from rolling it flat.
Score 6-8. Oh.
That was a nice cover right there from Sal Duenas, who
Yeah.
actually the ball would have made the front
Yeah, it
wall.
would've, yeah.
And you saw Timbo was mad at Sal for flipping that to the front wall, but it actually would have made it.
Yeah.
Look how Ricky just floats back and gets that. You and I would have overran that. Nice dig right there from Timbo. And then
And
put
look at the
away
shot.
from Sal Duenas.
Amazing shot right there.
Seven, 9.
7 serves 9. They're still in the game here,
Oh, yeah.
Christian.
But once you're in there, it feels like it's like
miles away.
Yeah.
Not anymore. It's 8-9. One more point. We're all together.
Yeah.
8-9.
Sal's another one of those players like Ricky that'll use that traditional 4-wall stroke in a big ball court.
Oh yeah.
That's being played over. I've seen some referees allow that to even go.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering how you think this is being a tight game,
Yeah.
I've seen it even worse than that.
And that's what causes like many fights, you know, and arguments. Refs are not calling the right calls, you know.
10-8.
A little bit of laziness right there. Not moving his feet. And there goes that smile again.
See that Ricky's, in a roundabout way, is trash talking
Oh, yeah.
Timbo. That nonchalant trash talk thing is where you give your opponent more confidence
Yeah.
than you actually really have at the moment, but trying to feed in his head like, yeah, I was going to go to the left, I decided to go to the right.
11-8.
You know, no big deal. When it really is a big deal. Ball
Oh,
just
that was a
stays
nice
in.
shot.
The ball was in by 3 inches.
Papi, que cualquier cosa, pues, salió. Chao. Out.
That was a weird
Appeal it.
call.
Appeal it. Let's go to the replay. Referee could come over and appeal this. The ball, in my opinion, was in, but let's go ahead and look at the replay. Referee can come around if you want. If Linda, okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and look at this. I saw it good by.
That was an over ball right there.
That was the play right before the one in question we're looking for, and we have the referee in our booth right now. We're looking for the very last ball that hit the ground. The referee's call was out. You saw that ball.
I thought it was actually good.
Okay, so did I by about 3 or 4 inches. But let's look at the replay once it comes up. If our director cannot get it to come up, we're looking at a blank screen here. Let's go ahead and look at this. We have the referee in the booth. He's going to make the call. They get 3 appeals per match. This will be the last ball that hit the ground. Here it is right here, and the stop when it hits the ground. Looks like it's right before the yellow line.
Yeah, that looks good.
Watch here, right, back down again. It's right between frames. If it hits a line, it's in. I see it in.
Yeah.
It's up to referee. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, you can see it right here on the replay. It's clearly in,
Yeah,
Christian. Clearly in play.
hits the line.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah, clearly in. There's actually no question that it was in play.
Yeah.
It looked good when it was live, and
Yeah.
it looked great in the replay too. And this is all in high definition, so there's no arguing that. That ball could have been another 4 more inches and still been in play because that line is a 2.5 inch line. So it was on the inside of the line.
Timbo doesn't like to call that. They appealed.
Well, the camera doesn't lie.
Yeah.
The players do get 3 appeals.
I'm seeing an angle. This is a better angle. But that's
That
fine.
appeal
Still their
came
point.
from
12-8.
Timbo, and that means that he loses an appeal, so they
Yeah.
only get 2 more left.
Amazing shot.
Looks like Ricky Ruiz and Edgar Oliver are
13-8.
going to move ahead here. Ricky's doing a lot of deep stuff here, and that's more of an OC type style,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And he's from LA.
Yep. County. We have smaller courts in LA. That's why. So we're used to the fast game.
But his little push back shot is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it a
9-13.
lot here, and I didn't know he had that until this match, to be
Yeah.
honest.
You're so used to watching him play like, wow.
Over ball. 9-13.
9. I thought he said 9 to 13, but maybe he said 10.
Ten, 13.
10-13 is the score.
Still close. I like that shot right there.
Over ball, over ball.
That's tough.
Right there. Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough to swallow as a
Yeah.
as a player, as a fan watching as well. You hate to see stoppage on something
10,
like
13,
that.
over ball.
I can tell you, every one of those players saw that ball from beginning to end.
Yeah.
There was no hinder, but since they were close, they have to call it.
Out.
Sal played that ball perfectly, and they hit the ball out. Now serving for game and match is Ricky Ruiz, and Edgar Oliver is going to call a timeout right before game match.
That's a smart timeout right there.
This is a smoke break for Edgar.
Disagree with my last call, Sal? That was out.
Coming up right after this match, we're going to have another men's round of 16 doubles. Actually, I apologize. We're going to have a men's one-wall big ball round of 16 at 3:30. So we'll move the cameras over
My last call, I told you I didn't see it.
for a one-wall match.
I don't need lighting.
We'll have two back-to-back, and then we'll have a break until 7 o'clock this afternoon.
You let me know. You didn't like my call. I'll change it.
There'll be two men's one-wall big ball round of 16 matches with PlayStation Andres Colley and Handball Hernandez up against each other in that big ball one-wall court. Yeah.
Possible game point, 10.
Mine's bigger than yours. Edgar stepped in, took Ricky's shot there.
He wants to finish it. Just missed it.
$11, 14.
Score is 11-14. This isn't over by any means here.
Oh,
A side out on the part of Ricky and Edgar would win the match, but we've seen a lot of crazy stuff. And that's a point for Sal and Timbo.
Yeah.
12-14. We're going to 15.
12, 14.
Edgar's not even ready.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Take it back. I'm sorry.
Ricky saw that and he ran over and took the shot. And that's a smart play right there from Ricky Ruiz.
I stopped it. I stopped it. It's not going to run. It doesn't run. I saw him turn. I stopped it. I stopped it. Right. I saw him turn, but he turned to pick up his shirt. No, he turned after he turned to pick up his shirt. I understand. I stopped it. That's it. End the conversation.
I don't know what the arguing is about here, but
Yeah.
the referee didn't see
All right.
that Edgar had his back
12-14.
turned.
But still called the score.
Oh,
Wow.
flat roll right there from
Wow.
Timbo Gonzalez. That kept him in the game. Now at 13-14.
Wow.
Beautiful shot from Timbo.
Just amazing.
That was a flat roll with the left
13,
hand.
14.
Seems like they're playing a little too soft here. And
That's the game right there. That little crazy bounce. Timbo wasn't covering to the left, and that's just a little bit of inexperience with that side wall. And Ricky Ruiz and Edgar Oliver take game number 2, 15-13. A little bit of fireworks toward the end. We'll have another match coming up in about 10-15 minutes. You stick around as we go one wall in just a bit here live at racefor8.com. Stick with us.
Now you cheated.
Working and working out takes a lot of energy. That's why I drink Zenergy. Feeling fantastic and looking good has never been easier. Science, extreme science for your active lifestyle.
For 20 years, the Inner City Handball Association has educated, mentored, and served young people through handball. Young people that participate in the Inner City Handball Association programs have a high graduation rate from high school and continue on to college. Inner City Handball teams are good athletes, good students, and good ambassadors for the sport of handball. We need your help to continue our work. Inner City Handball Association is a registered 501c3 tax-exempt charity. Please donate today. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Our non-toxic, biodegradable, all-purpose cleaner works great for cleaning it. Thank you. Non-toxic, biodegradable, simple green. It's great for cleaning.